And like the Kong of Donkeys, we are on. Hello, my darlings. There was Madam Tilly. And these are my boobs. And this is my friend, Willow.
Hello.
And welcome back to the Waifu Tavern Frequency. Technically the CRT, the cinematic reaction team, or as a review team. I'm still getting used to the new label. I say it's what it is. I got my the WTF logo on the screen. I need to make one for CRT. I mean, you
Mm.
guess Umbra took like a while to even think of this name.
Yeah,
Rocking my Silent Hill outfit
I get
for
that.
this, and the spooky overlay. Uh, but yeah, so today
Yes, and as you can see, I am Undead Umbra.
it looks fucking awesome.
Yes.
Chelsea is really cute when she uses on stream. But yeah, so today's movie is Dead Space Downfall from 2008. The first one I noticed, we kind of got like this movie Monday thing going. Uh, this wish some of the other team could join us more often. But
Mm.
so yeah, what I try to do is I try to like rotate the decades of what movies these come from, and I saw this one like, oh, this was a fucking banger. Um, and I was like, there's a fucking Dead Space movie. I'm like, yeah, there's two of them actually. Uh, so the next one I'm not looking forward to. Oh yeah, so
Oh, you're not? What's the next one?
it's called Dead Space Aftermath, 2011.
Ah,
And oh man, it's rough. Wait. Uh, what's a good comparison? I don't know if you've seen the movie Dante's Inferno. Uh,
I have not seen the movie. I have played the game,
well, I'll just
but I think I know what you're talking about. It's like a similar animation style.
yes and no actually. Um, so if both movies actually, it's with Dead Space Aftermath. It's kind of like one of those sort of small spoiler, but like basically like the group is being like interrogated. So when we get each one's point of view, it's in a completely different animation style, and like
Ooh.
literally all of them are shitty.
Oh no.
Like food fight shitty. CG graphics.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I'm serious. Like that. That's the main one to cut to because they cut. There's the food fight animation for like the interrogation plot line, and then each flashback is give or take decent or just fucking ugly. Yeah. Eh. There's one where like everyone, even the nerd has abs. Like what? But we'll get to that eventually. Um. As for this one was is 2008, and yeah, this is back when 2000, yeah, 2000, the 2000s did not hold back on like just horror and gore and violence and whatnot. And also, this was kind of like that. I guess nowadays it'd be like an HD web comic look or kind of like a good animated series look. So like
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like a lot of like I don't know if this would be like superhero media,
yeah, I was gonna say like
superhero
DC.
cartoons from around the 2000s.
Yeah, it definitely looks very DC, like a high end DC. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like have you ever seen like that Suicide Squad movie or something, or like or any of those recent Batman ones? This is on that level.
Yeah, yeah.
Just have details. Let's see here. Oh, it doesn't say what company made it. I'm sure if I googled it, and this is owned by EA. So one of the few good things that EA had. It's insane how much like one bad game can ruin a franchise. Because like like just literally Dead Space 3 was a stumble. But like okay, well, it doesn't matter. You still got a bunch of other games and
Yeah.
but no, they just stopped. Yeah, but I guess brief history of my history of Dead Space. because this was in the era of basically RE4, the original, just come out and taken gaming by storm, and so we had like a number of Resident Evil 4 clones, and this was RE4 in space, back then. So you got like
Yeah.
a third person over the shoulder camera, with a interesting inventory system, and the unique mechanic with this is that like the monsters needed to be killed by the limbs, not the typical head
Mhm.
or shoot center mass.
I
Eh,
mean, when you're going alien biology, might as well use that as an excuse to mix up the gameplay. Because
yeah,
like most every FPS just has you shoot at the head.
yeah, and at least from nerf perspective, you're always taught to shoot center mass, especially when the first half of them look like humans.
Mhm.
Um, but and I remember I Dead Space is still one of the series that just scares me too much to really play it. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'll watch you play it all day, but like no, Resident Evil's kind of tame compared to Dead Space. Um,
Yeah.
like I'm just gonna hide here in the corner, even though I look like a glowing Christmas tree. Um, and What's nice too is like even the sound design, just standing still, there's like a creepy like spaceship noise that goes off every like 10, 15 seconds. Yeah,
Yeah.
like air in the pipes or something.
Yeah, it does a good job of being like atmospheric.
Speaking of that, one thing I noticed too, especially since I was like I don't know how many times I watched this one. But I just noticed too, like the ship looked very like rusty and used and stuff. It wasn't like well lit and sleek and stuff like a lot of like Star Trek and shit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, and literally, I feel like I've been into that ship before. Like this, just like urban tunnels and stuff. That's what the ship looked like.
Yeah.
This is like,
I mean, I feel like the comparison has to be drawn on some level. It kind of reminds me of Ridley Scott's Alien,
yeah,
where it's like imagine a world where we progress, but like it's still it's like imagine we progress, but we're still under like we still have strong military presences. We still have big corporations
and a
doing a lot of stuff. So
religious
like
dogma.
spaceships are
Yeah. Oh,
really
yeah.
what?
Religious dogma slash brainwashing is a
Yeah,
big
yeah,
saying in both modern day and you see a lot of Christianity today, and but you see that that's a big plot point slash villain in Dead Space.
yeah,
Um, and because they're like, government God will sort things out, sort of thing. Um,
yeah,
Now like plot of overall plot of Dead Space, like there's actually a YouTube video I kind of want to watch, but I think it's like 2 hours long. Like, cause I found this one channel called How to Beat, and it kind of reviews a lot of these horror movies, and then like what you can practically do to try and survive, against whatever monster situation. Um,
yeah. I think I've seen like a similar series. It's
yeah,
like it breaks down like various different kinds of like zombie apocalypse scenarios, why you
yeah,
wouldn't survive
yeah, that
such and
guy
so.
too. Yeah, that's a good one too. But I saw it, like, cause I'm curious. I never really found out, or I can't remember, like, what the fuck the Necromorphs are, where are they from, why are they mad? I actually, I never, I still don't understand the central plot and of the
I mean,
Necromorphs.
I've only ever played the first game, so I don't know if there's maybe deeper lore, but I'm wondering if it's maybe like a the thing situation where it's just like these this is just how these aliens propagate. We don't really know their motives or what's going on with
Yeah,
them, where they come from. We just know that they are a danger.
yeah, I'll be bringing up the Sing too in a bit here, but yeah, 'cause I played and seen a lot of the external media, because let's see, there's a web comic, um, uh, and there's like multiple spin-offs, and think like and even like some side games, and this not just sequel. Then there's the other movie, and I've seen the
Yeah,
majority of it.
I played the I played the Dead Space mobile game before that got ripped because no
Yeah,
one likes letting us have games preserved anymore, I guess. But it was a fun game while I had access to it.
well, there wasn't microtransactions. This is uh
Well, it wasn't microtransactions because you had to actually pay for it up front.
right. They'll find a way.
It's only like $8, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of really forgotten in the overall lore. Um, so
Yeah.
since you don't know, I won't go into a full Dead Space like deep dive. Um, and but one thing I can say is you can probably count the total amount of survivors on one hand. This is
Yeah.
definitely a doom and gloom franchise. Because first of all, the
Mhm.
horror alone is just like well executed. Yeah. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's not no bright lights. There's no hopefulness, no magic. Well, then again, you kind of like that status, the stasis, and like the telekinesis. That's kind of magic-y, really, but still, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sufficiently advanced technology.
yeah. So abandon all hope, essentially. Like whenever any kind of ship loses its fucking escape pods, like yeah. But yeah, like
Yeah.
this definitely starts ending up like the saying. 'Cause in that movie, it's like every bit of like hope and escape, they lose like something every like few minutes. Like it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. Yeah,
Yeah. Which it's just like sometimes how horror goes, because like if you can fight back, then it's not necessarily scary. But if everything is just lost, yeah, and you kind of have to strike a balance, because if everything is just lost from the get-go, it's like, why even bother following the story? I know they're gonna
yeah,
die. It's like you have to have that, at least an illusion of hope for a little while. And
yeah.
like sometimes, like spoilers, the thing, you might leave it ambiguous, like maybe there is a little hope and they did actually make it through, or maybe everyone's screwed and it's just a bittersweet
Oh
thinking
yeah,
you've triumphed before
yeah. Those
the other shoe
bittersweet
drops.
ones. Yeah. Those kids, those hit me hard. So even this was like well effective. And
Yeah.
now if you played the game, then like, oh, this is a prequel. Well, okay, so we might not get out, or
Mhm.
might be one survivor that gets on a escape pod or something. Um,
Yeah, exactly. It's like you kind of wonder. It's like, well, they obviously didn't show up in the game,
yeah.
so it's like, are they gonna allow them to have one survivor, or is this just that no one gets out alive? It's
Uh, and it's like they are able to fight back, but it's like they're still overwhelmed because
Yeah,
essentially almost like in Star Trek and Warhammer fashion, like these ships hold like hundreds of people. And these necrophores, they work fucking
yeah.
fast, Like
Mhm.
yeah, it's like that. Like even the freaking xenomorphs had like an incubation period of like a day, but oh
Yeah.
man,
I mean, it is basically like again, to compare it to Alien, it is basically the similar situation. You have these crew coming in who have no idea what they're even being sent, what they're going up against, and are not even remotely trained for it. So like it's ultimately just a matter of who gets lucky enough to live long enough to learn how to fight against these things.
yeah. Let's see, and let's go through. Yeah,
And I
this.
mean, like, Dead Space being a game where you're coming in after there's already
Yeah.
been a horror show, it's like, yeah, it's most of everyone, if not literally everyone, is going to die.
And it's funny, like I see like comments for like, I'm a technician and Dead Space is extremely accurate. You fits one saying and two more sayings need fixing.
Yeah.
um, and so yeah, our main character, Alyssa Vincent, who yeah, we have buff badass Tom boy girl with the red hair, soldier girl. Well, before the woke era, by the way, folks, for you right wingers. Um,
Yes, strong women were not invented until
until at
when
least
did woke get
2000,
coined
like
as a term?
I'd say till like, at least 2000, what, 13 is when woke really started. Yeah, but yeah. So this was kind of rare back in the 2000s. It's like they at least would have threw in like a bikini shot or something. Yeah. And there was actually a shower scene, but it wasn't her. And Let's see, but yeah, it starts off, like they go down to the planet, like we see like these all the time in the movies, where like just picking something off a planet. The
Yeah.
name of science, I'm gonna stick my face in it. Um, and then imagine it's like okay, so like everyone's either going homicidal or suicidal. I think I just got my video demonetized just by saying that word, but fuck it, I
Yeah.
never cared. I'm too Irish for this YouTube shit. Um,
Yeah, no,
yeah,
screw puritanical
yeah,
thinking, but
yeah.
screw the censors. Let us explore art, damn it.
Yeah, and even you know, what's that? I'll say victims. Even appreciate just hearing the word like suicide, like just don't pussyfoot around it.
Yeah.
Um. Anyways, so yeah, everyone's going cuckoo, and they're all worshiping corn, but transforming like snakes. Um, and so that's a little odd. Huh. Like, can you imagine you're just like like you're at your workplace. Say you work at a Walmart and your fellow employees are just dropping off. Yeah,
Mhm.
they're going nuts on the customers, or just offering
Well, I mean,
themselves an aisle five.
it's kind of like what the movie was doing. It's like you have people who are saying outright, "This is not okay by any means," but then like because they're in a military situation, oh, we're in space, people are gonna go nuts. It's like, buddy,
Yeah, it's also interesting thing. I need to look up like NASA data, like how many astronauts start to go cuckoo up there. Yeah,
yeah, I mean, I'm guessing like, especially if you like someone like me who just like the idea of being up in space
yeah,
and just being far away from you know solid ground
yeah.
and just like in a confined space with like maybe a few layers of metal between you and just
Certain death.
horrible death.
Yeah, I kind of guess I can kind of equate that to like working in the ocean.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like twin sides of the same coin, really.
Yeah, and but yeah, no, because like it's like you kind of rule out, okay, what's new to the situation? Oh, this marker. Well, putting two and two together, this ain't right. Uh,
Yeah,
but they were like, you were like they're soldiers, like just like tough it out our fucking job, simplify, or they're just corporate people, like we're there to get paid, folks. So shut up and get it done, smile and wave, we'll get home.
yeah.
Or
I
they're
mean, you
religious
could really say
fanatics.
it's a cliche of like, oh, they never listen to what's really going on because
Yeah,
like, but like that's why it's a cliche because like realistically people would try to think as logically as possible based on prior knowledge and like if they were telling you, hey, this giant obelisk is driving people insane and also moving it has released some undead creating aliens who want to take over our bodies. Yeah, like that's a whole lot of very extreme, very alarming news that you really like your brain doesn't want to acknowledge that because like then you're screwed.
yeah. Uh, and and then of course you got the religious fanatics, which like I don't even understand what unitarianism is. Unitarianism word
Unitology.
or Unitology.
Yeah, it's been a little while since I played the game. It wasn't that long ago, but like
Yeah, like it's actually been
my
long enough that I
memory's not
actually
that
can't
great.
remember everything that happens in Dead Space One, so I could probably go back and play it again.
Yeah.
Um,
As I understand it, they basically just like worship the necromorphs and think that like this is something that uh has come up in like other zombie media where it's like, oh, they see the zombies as an ascended form, so it's like this is like holy judgment or something.
yeah, it's like
So
just a rage cannibalistic monster, and like, are we
yeah,
sure this is God's will? Yes.
I mean, people, if you like ever hear about like cults, people will believe all sorts of things under the right conditions. Like it's just another facet of horror. It's like it's scary that this is not too far off of realism in terms of like
Yeah.
how some people would think.
Oh yeah, and I've yeah, I'm a cult infiltrator, so yeah. I know how a lot of these people can think. Yeah. I think both of us have even a layer of logic. Like, yeah. Like even the neo Nazis, they're like, okay, I don't believe in killing people, but I still believe everything else that they believe. But 95% of them don't actually want to kill
Yeah, I
people.
mean,
Yeah, so it's like
it's kind of like if you this feels like quite a tangent.
yeah,
It's like if you know about like how things work in 1984, it's kind of like doublethink, where it's like,
I
okay, we want you to think using this logic and don't question it if it doesn't make sense to you. You're not the
yeah,
one who needs to be doing the thinking,
yeah,
and just like cut you off from outside information, which
yeah.
like not every cult is religious, but obviously
No, yeah, but a lot of them
religion
do like
is a
that.
good way to really
Yeah, they like
yeah.
tell you what you're supposed to think. Yeah, I bet came across a few of those. Um, but like what was I gonna say? Lost my train of thought there.
We did go off on a bit of a tangent.
Well, yeah, cult like behavior. So uh, yeah, I guess just yeah. So snapping influences. So it's like does the market like make people crazy just to to try to trick people to get away from it, or is it actually the necromorphs trying to get us closer? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's again, it's not something I am sure I heard about. Like I Dead Space is kind of one of those games where it's like a lot of the story is in like logs that have been spread around the area that you have to find, and
Yeah,
I also don't remember them all that well, especially if they're not like voice acted. So
yeah.
yeah,
Unfortunately,
in the heat of the moment when I'm just trying to get along in the game while streaming, I don't always pick up on all
yeah.
the minutia of the plot lines.
Between the music and I just me getting like bad attention problems as I got older. There's some worlds where I
Exactly.
would just love to immerse myself in, but I can't get myself to read flavor text
Right.
anymore. So it needs to be voice acted. Cause like good example, just like walk around in like Fallout and just find like a random terminal with logs on it. Yeah, like what happened here?
Yeah.
It's hard for me to just pick up a random book like Skyrim's got a shitload of flavor text books just to build the world. But yeah, I can't do it. I can't read text on page in book in game. Uh, um,
You just gotta get music going or get like a fidget toy, just
yeah.
double occupy your brain.
Oh man, and then we got some very like laid back security too, because I know this they fly back into the shuttle and they don't get like decontaminated or nothing. And let's see here. No, there's no scanning. I don't know. It's because that Necromorph got into the ship way too easily. Yeah, they're
Mhm.
sneaky, but you'd think we'd have some kind of like defenses or scans or something. But who knows? We're gonna be alive with starships around. So, um,
Well,
uh,
again, not to constantly keep drawing the comparison, but like it is there. It's like the same reason the xenomorph was allowed onto like their ship. It's like the whole thing was set up
that's
by
true.
people who
Yeah,
could have prepared for it, but they didn't want the like in this case it was like the unitology church trying to bring the marker to Earth for I don't remember what reason, but like they were trying to make it happen intentionally. So like by all means, the systems were not set up as they should have been
yeah,
doing it
good
right.
points. Yeah, the president's corrupted, all that stuff. Okay, so
Right.
then around like the second act, we meet our team of our security team of badasses, and some of them get some hero moments. Some of them go down like bitches. Then you just like the movie, like I said, is kind of like a downward spiral where it's just like it's sad. You see the team like dying like one after another. Um,
Mhm.
and and even just to keep it fresh, aside from like some getting like slashed apart by monsters, even it's like some of the crew just end up turning on each other. Um, yeah,
Yeah, because the madness. I mean, that's why it's such a hopeless situation. Not only do you have these super freaky, powerful, dangerous creatures, but you have like the religious people in charge of the whole ordeal working against you, and everyone is going insane. That's the
yeah, because like
altogether that's a more than any person could be reasonably asked to deal with.
yeah, because like not only are they dealing with like a swarm enemy, that
Mhm.
are very resilient, but then even when we're holed up, we just go insane and slaughter each other. It's like almost a matter of time, and even then, also, they don't really show too much in the movie, but in the game, the dwarves are in the walls.
Yeah.
So yeah, just literally hiding in a storage locker would not save you. Um, yes, but and even then, like their communications are down, all the escape pods are down. The ship's
Mhm.
it's crippled. Um, and then let's see. I said, even like so I feel bad for like the bridge crew because like well, all we can do is just sit here and wait to die, because
Yeah.
like everything's not working. And there was I'd say like a mixture of madness where like the captain gets absolutely killed by the doctor, and because he's starting to go cuckoo, and then
Yeah.
there was like immediately something like is no longer on the doctor's side. Like you killed him, arrest his ass now. Um,
Yeah.
and,
I didn't quite understand what the deal was that like he very clearly like fell onto the needle
yeah,
and then they're accused the doc of murdering the guy who
yeah,
was threatening everyone. So
yeah.
it's like what was
What is
that?
this 40K? Um, oh man, and but like then the doc's like seems like I'm just gonna crash the ship, and they're like, no, don't crash the ship. We still want to live, So it's like, uh, oh man. Because I like to think that they could have got the ship out of there, but then it would have been had brought an alien infestation. So it's like, ooh, what do we do? Oh man, like what do you do? And then at the end, also I don't know if you noticed too, was a dumb moment where Vincent like she beats up the doctor, leaves her gun on the floor next to him, and he just takes it, responds off.
I did not notice that.
Yeah. Anyways, so but yeah, Alyssa eventually she gets it's down just to her, and so she all the deck wars got her backed up against the marker, and they won't attack the marker. So she's kind of gets a sigh of relief, like, well, now what do we do? Do we just starve to death? Yeah. Um. Uh. Oh yeah, that's right. There was also a Nicole cameo. Uh. And if you play the I think it's another prequel game called Dead Space Extraction, which is
Mhm.
extremely underrated gem. And but you actually do see this the scene where Nicole takes her life. But yeah, this said a hallucination just gives her an idea to just launch a distress beacon that was on the shuttle. So and then you think she's gonna be able to like flush all these neck warts out of the airlock, but she loses her grip and dies too. Very
Yeah.
unceremonious. But it's just yeah. Like
I
oh,
mean,
what a twist! I
it's
thought she
just
was
like
gonna hold on because main character power, but she she
yeah,
she didn't get the plot armor. Uh,
exactly. It's like I was saying. It's since it's the preamble to everything
yeah,
going down, you don't really expect the end to live. It's just the chaos of the situation. That's
yeah,
the horror of being human and not knowing how to handle a new situation
yeah,
when everything's gone down.
yeah. It's like I figured like maybe like the ship would like the shuttle would have been like stable enough or something. And she just like this she just gets out and she meet her in a future game. But yeah, but
It would have been.
that would have been nice. And so yeah, but yeah, that's Dead Space Downfall, and it's only like a minute and like I mean an hour and like 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Which yeah,
Yeah, I mean, if you're a fan of the series or like even just horror, I think I'd recommend it. It's decent. I saw on IMDb it seems to only have like a 6.3. I don't know. I'd say it's maybe like a 7.
oh yeah,
Like it's nothing mind blowing.
yeah,
It's a good watch.
yeah. I'd say it's a solid 7. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, like it could have been 8. Hmm. But it's like a lot happens. Like it does not like dilly dally. You know, um,
Yeah.
like you could have probably given like every crewmer an additional scene or something. Yeah, but no, it doesn't waste time. And
Yeah, just like an extended cut that give us a couple more character moments so it'll hit harder when they, bite the big one.
yeah, it's like we meet the
That probably
Samuel.
would have helped a bit.
Yeah, like we meet Samuel Irons around like the 25-minute mark. We already had like I don't know 10 deaths by then. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
oh I got to like 27 minutes in. Yeah, uh, and man, it's like even then it's like it's kind of sad. Like people are like, oh my mind's slipping. I'm just gonna go out and have a hero moment. Uh,
Yeah.
oh, what was it Manuel or something? He died like a bitch. Yeah. So at least Sam held him off.
Was his name
Ramirez, that's it.
was his name
Start with M.
Ramirez, or
Yeah.
was I thinking of another guy who died
No, no, you're
earlier?
right,
I
Ramirez.
can't remember.
I found out why I thought it was Manuel. Uh, I guess I'm slower close. Um, but yeah, because like he's like, I'll buy you time, and then immediately starts screaming. And then where's
Yeah.
yeah, at least Irons kind of
Well, I
like
mean,
held him
the
off for a while.
necromorphs were,
Yeah,
yeah, they were right on.
yeah. Oh man, but yeah, I kind of like the chick with the blue hair, but then she get that one gruesome death too.
Yeah, Shen.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like,
hers was like the most heartbreaking,
yeah, it's
I
like, oh,
think.
you didn't even get to die to a necromorph. That sucks. Oh,
Yeah.
oh man.
Like it felt like her and Ramirez, immediately forgetting it that fast. Her and Ramirez and like Irons all had their like solid character moments. Like
Yeah,
Ramirez was like, I didn't even want to take this job. It was just all this, and I've learned something about myself. But I'm going insane, so I'm gonna send you off before I die.
yeah.
And
Just
then
trying to keep yourself
Poor
talking.
Shen was like showing poor Shen was shown like struggling to adjust. Like she was the one who couldn't handle like the gruesome situation, but then
Yeah,
it wasn't even that thing that took her out. She was able to hold her own.
yeah. She did have at least had a
And then
badass
of course,
moment. Yeah, like she could shoot the
yeah.
ship, but she
And
could
then of
swing a
course Iron's
chainsaw.
going out like a champ. So
Yeah,
Iron's going out like a champ. It kind of like a serious tragedy way. It's like, oh, he was clearly a good guy. Why did he have to be like? Why do you have to sacrifice himself? He didn't have
yeah.
to be a unitologist, man.
Uh, and we didn't even get to see the bridge crew die too. They're like, well, that's a scary too, because like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like they all died off screen, and yeah, because you say they're just locked in a
Yeah.
room with like even the power's gone out. So it's like, well,
I mean, you do have to be mindful about budget.
yeah.
Like
Uh,
animation is expensive.
well, I know. I'm just saying this dirt situation where like, man, I don't even get a fucking light bulb or something. Just gonna die in the
Yeah.
dark. Yeah. I quick. Let's just have an orgy. Yeah. Uh.
kind of like that one guy on the bridge who was who he knew he was screwed. But do you think they can get in? Probably.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, because like except the Dead Space universe, it wasn't like aliens or something like that. I don't think there's not a lot of space wars, so exactly have the state of the
Yeah,
art doors, I guess, or something. But
yeah,
uh,
it's kind of angle they were really playing before. Obviously, everything went down. I was like, oh,
yeah,
we're alone in the universe. It's bullshit. Just do your job. Get on with it.
yeah, get her done. Anyways, but and it's crazy how much story to Ishimura really gets out because the first game, I believe you revisit that ship in the second game, and then we got the two
Yeah,
movies, and then we got the
some
prequel game. Uh,
some series don't know when to stop riding
yeah,
the fan service bandwagon. Just give us a new setting. You're already playing with the Necromorphs, and you could be playing as Isaac Clarke. It doesn't have to be the same shit.
yeah. Oh, then it had a remake, which I hear is a really damn good remake.
Yeah, I played the original version. I would still need to check out the remake, and I still need to play the other two
Oh
games.
yeah, because they got some kind of engine where basically it will just randomly generate scares. So no
Huh.
playthrough's gonna be the same. Uh, and you can't even just stand in a corner and work up your nerve like I would, because after a few minutes it'll just send another enemy at you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Left 4 Dead director.
uh, okay, so good movie, and yeah, let's. I guess I gotta pick the next movie. So 2000 Teens is next. Okay. Now I could just say we could just watch the next one since technically it says after F counts. What?
Mhm.
You want something different? Let's see here. That was decent. What am I watching? Some. Oh, First Persia was decent. Resident Evil. Sounds. Yeah, for something silly.
I'm down for silliness. What do you got?
How about the live action Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney movie?
Oh Lord. Yes, but only if it doesn't follow the same plot as like the game. I don't want spoilers.
Mm,
I haven't
okay,
played that yet.
guess it's out. Uh, yeah. Although I don't think it would be exactly the same because one, they literally got to take the 5 story arcs of the game and cram it into a 2-hour movie. Um,
True.
and two, the aesthetics are a little different. Like they actually have some high tech shit in the courtroom in the movie, or just a basic ass
Mm,
courtroom in the games. Yeah, like holographic fucking like evidence screens and stuff. So they tried something a little different. Um,
okay.
but if not, let's see here. The Angry Video Game Nerd movie.
Tap it in.
What? You down?
Is that the 2010s?
Surprisingly, yeah.
Hmm. But yeah, I'll
I watched
definitely
that.
be down for that one.
I watched that since the year it came out. But I've been kind of getting back into James content anyway, so.
Yeah.
All right, Dallas will catch you in that film, and careful when you go out to the dead space. Don't be sticking any markers up your nose and whatnot.
Yeah,
Love you,
remember
dudes.
Zombieland rule number one, cardio, because only Isaac Clarke can keep up with the dead's pace.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Later.